Polkadot value expectation synopsis. The cost of one spec would certainly generally reach as especially high as $689.66 United States dollars by 2025, which generally is genuinely huge, incredibly amazingly. Our Polkadot certainly long-haul estimate for 2050 proposes spot possibly running somewhere in the range of $3,804.14 and $4,377.59, showing how Polkadot value expectation rundown. The cost of one DAB would fundamentally reach as most certainly extremely high as $689.66 United States dollars by 2025 in every practical sense, as opposed to mainstream thinking. Polkadot cost gauge recommends a chance of spec exchanging between $4,133.25 to $4,811.45 in 2030 in an unobtrusive manner, which is very huge. Polkadot in a real sense, in every practical sense, is as of now evaluated at $5.53 in the market in a fundamentally genuinely huge way, or so they thought, in a truly significant manner. Polkadot spot generally is estimated to, for the most part by and large, arrive at an entirely normal cost of $3,074 toward the finish of 2040, which for the most part is genuinely critical. Starting around 02 December 2023, Polkadot explicitly is exchanging at $5.53 in term of its United States dollars rate, with the value change of 0.36% in by and large, actually especially most recent 60 minutes, which generally essentially is genuinely huge. DAB basically has a very genuinely all-out market cap of $7,293,129,103, with the 24-hour exchanging volume of $119,887,510, showing how starting around 02 December 2023 Polkadot truly in every way that really matters is exchanging at $5.53 in term of its United States dollars rate, with the value change of 0.36% in genuinely most recent 60 minutes, which is genuinely huge. This in a real sense really makes Polkadot spec by and large genuinely positioning at 15 in the cryptographic money market in a beautiful fundamentally significant manner, in an especially certainly significant manner. In the event that you fundamentally in a real sense basically are a crypto financial backer, and considering what truly is the Polkadot cost expectation end of 2040, what will Polkadot be essentially lovely worth in 2040, which truly is genuinely huge in a significant manner. Is Polkadot a genuinely wise speculation or exceptionally worth purchasing in 2040 in a very all expectations and purposes significant way, which generally is very critical, or so they for the most part thought? Will spot cost basically generally outperform its unsurpassed most certainly in every way that really matters, high in an unpretentious way in an unobtrusive manner? These for the most part basically are our Polkadot cost expectations for DOT's future in every practical sense, significant way. Polkadot spec value expectation 2040, as per the Polkadot conjecture cost and specialized examination, in 2040, the DAB cost explicitly especially is supposed to especially fundamentally cross a truly normal value level of $5.65, the normal actually especially truly least value worth of Polkadot, toward the finish of the current year, ought to basically be $5.44. Which generally essentially shows that Polkadot value forecast rundown, the cost of one DAB would by and large essentially reach concerning all plans and purposes especially high as $689.66 United States dollars by 2025, which for the most part especially is genuinely huge, which truly in every practical sense is very critical. Besides, DAB can actually most certainly explicitly arrive at an extremely greatest value level of $5.98 in an unobtrusive manner, very in spite of mainstream thinking, which is genuinely critical. Spot value gauge November 2023. The Polkadot estimate for November 2023 expects that the spec may in every practical sense especially arrive at a reasonably especially extremely greatest worth of $5.70, with a very least cost of around $5.01, fundamentally by and large in opposition to prevalent thinking, in a really significant manner in an unpretentious manner. Discussing the very in every way that really matters, normal value DAB can generally in a real sense stretch around $5.54 for November, which in a real sense generally is genuinely huge, which all things considered is genuinely critical in an unobtrusive way. DAB value estimate December 2023. In December 2023, the cost of Polkadot Very is determined to truly generally be at around a reasonably fundamentally least worth of $5.44, which essentially for the most part is genuinely huge. The Polkadot value worth can especially in a real sense by and large arrive at a truly in every practical sense limit of $5.98, with the reasonably fundamentally normal exchanging worth of $5.65 in United States dollars. So the Polkadot value worth can generally arrive at a decently certainly limit of $5.98, with the pretty truly normal exchanging worth of $5.65 in United States dollars in an especially sort of kind of huge manner. All things considered, in opposition to mainstream thinking, Polkadot kind of essentially passed cost examination with an expansion in its exchanging volume and market cap. The Polkadot's cost in a real sense, especially has shown an all things considered, sort of good increment of 1.61% as of now, or so they most certainly by and large thought in an unpretentious manner. From very most recent 7 days the spec certainly was in commonly by and large in every practical sense, great vertical pattern and expanded by 4.75%, truly in opposition to prevalent thinking, kind of in spite of prevalent thinking amazingly. Polkadot certainly generally has shown exceptionally in every practical sense, all things considered, in every way that really matters, solid sort of actually commonly potential of late, and this could be in every way that really matters, certainly fundamentally great chance to explicitly most certainly dive right in and contribute, which by and large is genuinely huge in a significant manner. Polkadot value estimate 2040 facts. What will fundamentally be Polkadot decently kind of sort of worth in 2040, which actually by and large is very huge in an especially enormous manner, which is very critical. The DAB cost fundamentally is determined to in every practical sense, super arrive at a decently by and large greatest degree of $5.98, with especially least cost of $5.44 toward the finish of 2040, sort of lovely in spite of prevalent thinking. Does Polkadot especially fundamentally have a future in an especially significant manner? As far as value, Polkadot most certainly basically in a real sense has an extraordinary in every way that really matters potential to basically arrive at new levels, which by and large explicitly truly shows that does Polkadot in every way that really matters have a future in a kind of huge manner in a genuinely significant manner. It very by and large is estimate that spec will increment in esteem in a reasonably certainly significant way, genuinely in spite of prevalent thinking, which fundamentally is very critical. As per by and large kind of unambiguous specialists and business experts, Polkadot can generally stir things up around town, of the sort of the fundamentally the most exorbitant cost of $30.13 till 2030, so Polkadot value figure 2040 facts, what will actually for the most part be Polkadot sort of kind of essentially worth in 2040, in an essentially significant manner. Is Polkadot in every practical sense